Today, we have a story about a man who changed the world. He is one of the most famous people in history. His name is Julius Caesar. He was a strong leader, a brave soldier, and a smart man. But his life was full of danger, war, and power. By listening to this story, you will learn about his life and improve your English in a fun way. So, are you ready? Let's begin. The early life of Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar was born in Rome in the year 100 BCE. His full name was Gaius Julius Caesar. His family was rich and powerful. They believed they were descendants of the gods. His father was a respected man, but not very powerful. His mother was strong and intelligent. She helped Caesar become a smart and ambitious boy. He loved to read, write, and learn. But life in Rome was dangerous. Many people wanted power. When Caesar was 16 years old, his father died. This was very sad for him. He had to take care of his family. At this time, a powerful man named Sulla took control of Rome. He saw Caesar as an enemy and wanted to kill him. But Caesar was smart. He paid the right people and stayed alive. He learned that in Rome, you had to be careful and strong. Caesar becomes a soldier. When Caesar was 17 years old, he married a woman named Cornelia. She was the daughter of an important man. Their marriage was not just about love. It was also about power. Sulla did not like this marriage. He told Caesar to divorce Cornelia, but Caesar refused. This was a brave choice, but it was also dangerous. Sulla was the most powerful man in Rome. Caesar had to hide for some time. After this, Caesar joined the army. He became a great soldier. He was very brave in battle. His commanders liked him, and he won many medals. People started to see him as a future leader. Caesar and the pirates one day, something crazy happened. Caesar was on a ship when pirates kidnapped him. The pirates wanted 20 talents of silver to let him go. But Caesar laughed and said, "I am worth more than that. Ask for 50 talents of silver." The pirates were surprised. Caesar acted like he was their leader, not a prisoner. He joked with them and gave them orders. After the money arrived, the pirates let him go. But Caesar made a promise. He would come back and punish them, and he did. As soon as he was free, he got an army, found the pirates, and killed them all. This showed that he was smart, confident, and powerful. Caesar becomes a leader after this. Caesar returned to Rome, but the city was full of problems. Rich men controlled everything. They did not want new leaders like Caesar. Caesar had a plan. He wanted the people to love him. So he organized big events, games, festivals, and fights. He spent a lot of money to entertain the people. Even though he was not rich, he borrowed money from powerful friends. The plan worked. The people loved Caesar. He became popular. He started his political career. First, he became a lawyer. He was a great speaker. People listened to him. Then, he became a senator. Step by step, he got more power. Caesar in war later, Caesar became the governor of Gaul, today's France and Belgium. Gaul was full of warriors. No Roman had ever controlled it completely. Caesar saw this as a big chance. He fought for 8 years and won many battles. He used smart strategies and always surprised his enemies. He became one of the greatest military leaders in history. But in Rome, his old friend Pompey turned against him. The Senate told Caesar to return to Rome without his army. Caesar knew this was a trap. If he went back alone, they would arrest him. So in 49 BCE, he made a historic choice. He crossed the Rubicon River with his army. This meant war against Rome. Caesar and Cleopatra Caesar won the war against Pompey. Pompey ran away to Egypt, but he was killed there. In Egypt, Caesar met Cleopatra, the queen. She was young, smart, and beautiful. They became lovers. Caesar helped Cleopatra take control of Egypt. She later had a son named Caesarion, and many people believed he was Caesar's child. But in Rome, This was a big scandal. The Romans did not want their leader to have a child with a foreign queen. Caesar becomes the most powerful man. Caesar returned to Rome. He was now the most powerful man in the world. The people loved him. He made big changes. He gave land and money to the poor. He made a new calendar, the Julian calendar, which we still use today. He made Rome stronger. But some powerful Romans were not happy. They thought he wanted to be king. Romans hated kings. They had killed their last king a long time ago. The death of Caesar, some men in the Senate decided to kill Caesar. They believed he was too powerful. On March 15, 44 BCE, Caesar went to the Senate. Suddenly, the men attacked him. He was stabbed 23 times. When he saw his friend Brutus attacking him, he said his famous last words, "Et tu, Brute?" Even you, Brutus. Caesar fell to the ground. He was dead. After Caesar's death, the men who killed Caesar thought they had saved Rome. But they were wrong. Caesar's best friend Mark Antony gave a speech. He showed the people Caesar's bloody robe and said, "Caesar loved you. Look what they did to him." The people were angry. They started riots. The men who killed Caesar had to run away. Caesar's adopted son Octavian wanted revenge. He and Mark Antony defeated Caesar's killers. Later, Octavian became the first emperor of Rome. He took the name Augustus. Caesar's legacy? Julius Caesar changed the world. His name became a title for Roman emperors. His ideas about government and war are still studied today, even 2,000 years. Later, we remember his name. His story teaches us, be brave. Never let fear stop you. Take risks. Caesar crossed the Rubicon and changed history. Your name can live forever. People still say Julius Caesar today. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more about Cleopatra, watch our next video. Subscribe to our channel to improve your English in a fun way. Keep learning, keep growing, and never give up.